people. Mariela Machado has lived here most of her life. She knows what it's like to be excluded in her own country.
Mira, yo tengo un hecho muy concreto. En los mapas, todos estos cerros, las casas que tienen allí, desaparecían áreas verdes. Así aparecíamos áreas verdes antes del gobierno de Chávez. Ante el gobierno de Chávez no nos sentíamos incluidos en la sociedad.
This is called a mission. It's a kind of parallel government designed to bypass the old bureaucracy and deliver real benefits to ordinary people. This is raw democracy, a triumph of the grassroots. Today they're discussing the dream of owning their own homes for the first time.
Nosotros no queremos título por tener título. Uno de los objetivos de ser propiedad de la tierra, más que el título, es tener la propiedad para urbanizar, para tener los mismos derechos que por muchos años hemos sido negados. Eso es lo más importante. Si nosotros, de que el que reciba el título, no, ya yo estoy listo y me voy, y no venga a la asamblea parroquial, porque después del título hay otras cosas mejores, es la urbanización de nuestros barrios.
Soon after Chavez was elected in 1999, Venezuelans voted on a constitution, and this little blue book has become a bestseller ever since. This is one of a chain of supermarkets set up in the barrios, funded by the proceeds of oil. Here prices are kept low, and on the back of every rice and soap powder packet are printed people's rights under the Constitution. Does it really mean something to you to see it there?
No, claro, porque yo no sabía lo de que teníamos derechos como en cualquier otro, pero, y en este que nos habla en el artículo número 23, ¿verdad? Que nos habla de la política nacional y legislación, mira, todo eso es, esto por lo menos nosotros nos instruye.
Democracia, lo dije hace un rato, delante de nuestro pueblo. Como dijo Lincoln, son definiciones sencillas. Ahora, lo difícil es llevarlo a la realidad. Aquí estamos llevándolo a la realidad. Gobierno del pueblo, por el pueblo y para el pueblo. A una sociedad de incluidos y de iguales, donde no haya exclusión, donde no haya miseria, donde reinen los valores humanos.
For some of his supporters, Chavez has not gone far enough. Familiar obstacles remain from the past, a stifling bureaucracy and widespread corruption. And although poverty has fallen dramatically in recent years, it's far from eradicated. When you drive in from the airport at Caracas, the one thing that shocks a first-time visitor are the barrios, the numbers of poor people. Why is it in Venezuela, which earns so many billions of dollars in oil money, that there still is this poverty in spite of all the changes you've made?
¿Que los pobres de Venezuela siguen siendo pobres? Sí. Yo siempre les digo, no queremos ser ricos. Nuestro objetivo no es la riqueza material. Es vivir dignamente, claro, salir de la pobreza y salir de la miseria sobre todo. Y vivir dignamente, ese es el objetivo. No convertirnos en millonarios, el American Way of Life, no, eso es una imbecilidad. Eso te lo digo un poco porque el tema de la pobreza es un tema al que somos muy sensibles y es el que nos lleva la mayor parte de nuestra lucha de todos los días.
The daily struggle is made easier here. 10 years ago, this clinic would not have been dreamed of. Now, all over Venezuela, ordinary people have free health care, many seeing a doctor for the first time in their lives.
Haciendo un documental sobre Venezuela. Perdona la interrupción.
For the first time, children of the poorest have a full day at school and at least one hot meal a day. They're learning history and music and dance, often for the first time, and all of this is free. Under the Constitution, the poorest housewives are now paid as workers.
Desde el mismo nivel y vamos todos, nos preocupamos del compañero que...
There is now close to full literacy thanks to classes like this, catering to those like Mavis Mendez, aged 95, now reading and writing for the first time.
Significa mucho para nosotros. Yo lo único que lamento es que no esté más joven para seguir aprendiendo mucho más.
Porque nunca habíamos tenido un gobierno que se preocupara por la gente pobre, pues, o que lo enseñaran a leer, a escribir, nada de eso.
Pienso que nunca es tarde para superarse uno.
This is East Caracas, home to some of the wealthiest people on earth, and what they call here the middle class. I dropped in on John Vink, who agreed to show me around his grand house.
Wow, this is such a striking house.
Thank you.
My goodness.
Thank you.
Yes. You've been here long, have you? Is this,
yes, I did.
This is the family home?
My family home. We grew up here.
John Vink has travelled the world, collecting objets d'art.
Have you collected all the silverware, chandelier? Is that?
Yes, that one I brought from Spain.
Yeah.
This is a collection of Delft blue. That's why I have them over there so they don't break. This is from Peru. It's silver.
But you're thinking of leaving?
Yes. Yes.
Why is that?
Well, the situation of the country. It's getting day by day worse, and so.
Well, in what way? Can you?
In the political way.
Yeah.
We thought that this gentleman that's now in power, that he would change the whole situation, because it was a mess.
Yeah.
But now it's a whole mess.
John Vink's view is echoed by Venezuela's powerful media. Mostly privately owned, it combines banality with hardline anti-Chavez politics.
Al regreso, veremos otros peligros en las nuevas decisiones oficiales.
Que Venezuela se enrumba hacia un régimen muy similar al que impera en la isla de Cuba.
Etcétera. Pero a nivel del gobierno, ¿qué es el socialismo del siglo XXI? Sencillamente el control total por parte del Estado de la sociedad, pues.
I mean, a number of journalists now say, well, there is censorship. They have been censored.
How can that be? They speak out every morning. They have their shows every day. They speak out, you know, constantly against the government every day. I mean, how can they say this?
I don't know if you have seen the programs that they have. Well, anybody that comes to Venezuela and spends 2 days looking at these channels knows that there's no censorship in Venezuela. You just have to sit down and see those opinion programs between 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the morning.
Cuba está evolucionando de fascista a nazi. ¿Qué es un nazi con diferencia a un fascista? Fundamentalmente que el